In this RCM Roundup, you're going to get a behind the scenes look at a day in my life as a RCM Director and mom boss. That's right, come and spend the day with your girl, Coach Tiff, to see how I get it all done in my 24 hours. Are you ready? Let's go. So most days usually start at 6 a.m. That is the ideal time that I like to get up each morning. Though there are some days where I do snooze my alarm twice because the struggle is real, especially during this time of year in the winter. I usually start my day telling God thank you for another day, and I begin to get my mind ready for what lies ahead. About 15 to 20 minutes after I wake up, your girl is usually downstairs. And for the mornings that I don't hit snooze twice, I usually have to peek my head out the window for a little bit and do a couple inhales and exhales to finish the job of waking me up to get me ready for the day. I'm in the Hudson Valley, New York, and as you can see, it's still pretty snowy up by us. We've been getting a lot of snow. It's been really cold, but usually just this 30 to 45 seconds of peeking my head out the window finishes the job of waking me up for the morning and to move my day along. Once I've stuck my head back inside from the cold weather, I will usually turn on YouTube and listen to some calming music. I've been really digging their Tibetan flute music in the mornings. I'll usually do that and also put in some essential oils just to continue the momentum of starting my morning off as calmly as possible. The reason I'm not showing the television is because they don't allow it on YouTube, so that's why you see the big logo there in the background. But that's my Tibetan flute music. About 30 minutes before I head down to work out, I will usually get my digestive system going with a piece of fruit, usually an apple, and I will usually have my juice shots. I do tend to take more juice shots in the winter to keep my immune system up, and I love these Trader Joe's juice shots. They have such a wide selection. Another part of my morning routine, which full disclosure, I don't get to do this every day, but I do like to a couple times a week, is journal. And I have been journaling in my first published work, Confessions of a Queen. And I absolutely love working through these different writing prompts because they've been so helpful to me in setting goals and intentions for myself for this year. I usually get down to the gym between about 7 and 7:15 a.m. and I then get into either hip hop, soca, or Afro beats mode depending on the vibe for the morning. I love working out at the beginning of the day. I have more energy at the beginning of the day. And while I am working out, my husband is upstairs doing the Lord's work and getting our little guy ready for school. But very important for me to get moving and stay moving daily. So once we get little man out the door to school, I will usually go and I will pray. I will pray and pray over my day, pray for wisdom over my day, the goals that I have before me, ask for guidance, ask that I be able to show up and be effective as a wife, as a mother, as a leader, as a businesswoman, as a mentor. Prayer is just a very important thing, praying for everyone in the world and just the state of our world. So gotta pray. Your girl don't want oatmeal. She don't want cereal. She don't want toast. I must have my morning smoothie. I love morning smoothies. And when I don't have my morning smoothies, my coworkers usually know it in my first round of meetings in the morning. So as an RCM director, obviously I have to work with a lot of different departments. And in addition to that, I have to make sure that I'm setting up time to do my own independent work. So I usually block my schedule out in such a way where I'm spending 50% of my work time meeting with various departments, but the other 50% I am doing my independent work and setting aside time to stay on top of my projects. Usually around 11 a.m. it is about, coffee o'clock. So I will go and make myself a nice cup of espresso. I love espresso, yummy. I typically block my schedule between 1 and 2 o'clock every day to have lunch. And I try not to do like a carb heavy lunch because when I tend to have a lot of carbs, I get really sleepy and sluggish for the second half of my day. So I try to stick with like protein, vegetables, stuff that's not going to drain my energy.
Hey, what's up? Just stopping by really quick to make a quick ask. We've been reviewing our data analytics and we've noticed that we have tons of new individuals checking out our channel, which is geared towards all things healthcare. However, many of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel. Subscribing to our channel allows our content to go into the proper algorithms so that we can spread knowledge related to the healthcare industry to all those who are interested or looking for guidance. So can you do me a favor? If you haven't done so already, can you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell? That allows our information to get into the hands of those who truly need it. Thank you so much for helping us out in this way. Let's continue being great together.
Man, do I really enjoy collaborating with our teams across our RCM departments. I love being able to bring my 26 years of experience to the table to help enhance our departments. But equally important, I love being able to learn new things. I love being able to have new challenges that we need to overcome. And it's always a new and exciting adventure, I have to say. So typically when little man gets home from school, I will usually allow him to go online with his friends for about an hour until it's time for his tennis practice. And usually we have to fight to get him offline with his friends and get him on the tennis floor. But we eventually get him there and he gets his practice in. And, I'm hoping that one day I can shift from RCM Director to, momager. And he's like the next Rafael Nadal, Andre Agassi, Arthur Ashe. I'm manifesting. Usually when it's my turn to cook dinner, I do not do anything that is too complicated because by this time of day, my energy level is starting to slow down a bit. So I like to prepare dinners that are short and not going to take me a lot of time to prepare and taste absolutely delish. So I chose to take you all into a day of my life as an RCM director where I'm not actually recording content for my channel. But just because I'm not recording content doesn't mean that I'm still not scheduling posts to go on various platforms such as LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So usually I will schedule my posts the night before so that they air the following day or day after. Since my husband is so dope and amazing and gets little man ready in the morning so I can have my extended morning routine, I am usually on turn down duty at night with little man, making sure that he gets to bed on time so he is well rested for school the next day and not tired. And then of course, once he is squared away, I could then focus on getting myself ready, getting my nighttime routine going. It is not a game, people. I do moisturize like nobody's business, okay? Because we got to keep this skin glowing, okay? Especially in the harsh winters because my skin dries out a lot in the winter. And once I'm finished moisturizing, I will usually get myself in bed by 11 or a little before 11. Sometimes I go to bed after 11, but I really do need 7+ hours of sleep to be optimal. And that's pretty much it. That's a day in the life of your girl as a RCM director and mom boss. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next roundup.